The university collaborations at RTI has been a part of our kind of DNA from the beginning. If you go back to the charter in 1958, it states that RTI was established to be a support system and to facilitate collaboration with the universities. In the early days, there were important things that happened, like Gertrude Cox, who was hired from NC State and set up a statistics program 10 years ago in terms of people being placed here for internships. We didn't have any formal way of bringing them in. So we established a university collaboration committee. And I think what was probably the most instrumental piece to all this is when we established the University Collaboration Office and affiliated programs. We're at a point where university collaboration is clearly becoming more and more of a core aspect of what we do. People clearly see the value in that, and I'm sure it's going to continue to evolve and expand across time.
The RTI University Scholars Program is a program that brings faculty from universities to spend part-time at RTI for a year or full-time for a semester to engage in collaborative research. When I applied for the RTI University Scholars Program, I wrote a proposal along with Keith Levine and Donna Womack, building on some research I had been doing at the request of the former state health director. He had told me that there are certain communities in North Carolina that really don't have adequate water and sanitation services.
RTI's mission is to improve the human condition, and every university collaboration that we've had so far has been directly and tangibly about that.
I think collaborations between RTI and universities can really leverage the strengths that we both have. You can get a lot more done if you collaborate than you can on your own, whether you're an individual or an institution.
The Scholars Program has allowed us to expand beyond our primary focus, which has been in the past federal government.
And it benefits both the professors in their academic career because it broadens their collaboration network, it helps their proposals add additional value. It gives their students opportunities to work as interns here and oftentimes become hired here. And it also really benefits RTI because it gets us into, it allows us to get into adjacent areas and maybe areas that we would be interested in getting in, but we need additional stature and collaboration to do that.
Coming in as an intern, you sort of have multiple goals. You want to have that professional development networking happen, but you also sort of want to validate what you're learning in school. So finding an internship that allows you to test out these frameworks and tools that you spend an entire semester learning and applying in sort of conceptual situations is tremendously valuable to any sort of personal growth.
Part of being successful in the commercialization organization is having interns and having the diversity of thought that brings. And you have a strong intern like Chirag can come in and we make space for them to add their own opinions and sort of check us when we say, oh, this is always the way RTI has done it. Our strongest interns can step up and say, well, at my university, I've done this. Here's some new tools that we've used to be more efficient. And so our processes have become better, faster, stronger because of our interns.
I thoroughly enjoyed my time here as an intern. It fit everything I wanted in terms of culture, intellectual stimulation, and sort of this ability to always be learning. And so knowing that I validated that during the process made it really easy to make the decision to come back.
What our GRIP project tackles is really the interface between water and aqueous environments and solid materials. Right? I'm a material scientist. I have expertise and interest in solid materials. And at that interface between water and solid materials is where you can do really exciting things.
I decided to partner with GRIP because it provided an amazing opportunity to continue my research focus and to meet new people. Also, I was really interested in working more with local university collaborators.
In the university, we often work on very small scale things. Atomistic, molecular, could be experimental or modeling. But when I visited RTI for the first time, I saw scale-up facilities. I saw pilot plants for desalination and water treatment. And that's when I got really excited about thinking of connecting the nanoscale with the macro scale.
I think that you can go so much further in research and maybe outside research as well with teams. But it's not just any team thrown together. It's got to be the right mix of teammates with the right personalities and the right complementary skills.
We have about 150 interns at RTI globally every year. We set up a University Scholars Program so that we could have faculty members come and spend time with us doing collaborative work. We also have a program with NC State that's a shared research program where there are fairly large projects that are funded for several years that involve RTI and NC State collaborative teams. It is to our advantage competitively, it's to our advantage in terms of accomplishing our mission and what we're trying to do for us to link with and to collaborate with the universities as much as we possibly can as we move into the future over the next 10 to 20 years.